Hey, how you doing guys? ZDEyE here. So today I will be going, pretty much ranting all about Marvel's Avengers. So I got an opportunity of seeing plenty of different variations of gameplays. And my first thoughts was, well, pure disappointment. And I mean, I didn't expect much of it, but I was not expecting to be that generic. I never anticipated that the game would be considered to be a AAA standards and having such a generic, depth in it, if there is even. Basically, what I'm trying to say, if you take a look at the gameplay itself as well, the animations and the work and the animations of how the acrobats and stuff like that the characters are doing looks fantastic, even though you kind of glued to the enemies most of the time when you're trying to, utilize these skills and maneuvers. Like a lot of, I don't know, friendly faces, so to say, right? A lot of the Avengers and stuff like that, basically, they utilize their abilities because this is more or less of a games as a service title. And of course, everything will be improved upon during the just over the time, right? When the game comes out, it will be disaster. I'm sure it will be like every other game as a games as a service. Even though it's been confirmed already that this game is not as a games as a service. Yeah, right, bullshit. Multiplayer game that's focusing on the end game, not being a games as a service. And you expect that people to be playing around until the next expansion or DLC, if there's a possibility of them continuing supporting this game. That's bullshit. So basically, yes, the game's games as a service. I don't know how it'll turn out to be when it does come out, but I can tell you this thing for sure, without any hesitation and without even giving much thought about it. There's only about a month to go until the full release of the game. Anything that you see here is going to be in the main game. If you're expecting to see some kind of big improvements, if you're expecting to see some changes, like drastic changes especially, forget it. You're not going to get any of that. What you're seeing here is pretty much what you're getting. So, yes, you can see the animations and done by the, it looks clunky, it looks generic. Yes, it looks like just basically a button masher, and that's all there is to it. You get to the point A to point B while you're in a helipad, basically, you're in the safe zone more or less, and you go to mission 1, go to mission 2, 3, 4, that's it, that's all you do. And while you're going through the point area 1 and point area to the next area, as an example, you mash the buttons until you will be able to annihilate those enemies. I understand a lot of people say, well, for example, ZDEyE, what about you before liking Destiny 1 specifically, and yet that was pretty much in the same vein. Yes, but the thing is, you have to understand, Destiny had one core excellent thing. The gunplay, and gunplay felt fantastic to play with. In here, this is not fantastic. If you want truly an amazing melee fights or combat stances and stuff like that, obviously it will be Ghost of Tsushima or all the other PlayStation exclusive games. They got fantastic gameplay. And if they would have improved upon the gameplay, at least to make it feel and look fantastic, because it doesn't even look that great. It looks kind of flashy, that's all there is. Oh, talk about flashiness. The special effects and overly done. There's so much noise in this game, is incredible. Not in a good way. Like, you'd be just like barfing most of the time and puking because you can't handle the damn photo epilepsy, as an example. This game is going to be having a lot of that. But anyway, that's not exactly for everyone. There's a lot of people, few people that are having these issues. For me, for example, I don't mind them, photo epilepsy, I don't have that kind of an issue. But yet, everything I have seen is just generic. You do the same thing again and again, there's not going to be many variations. And a lot of people as well, when have played the beta, every one of them has said that there's not that much variations for you to be putting your time and effort into. On top of that, not to mention that I have already seen the hardest difficulty that this game has to offer, at least the beta of it, and that's just more of a DPS increase in the enemies. And as well, I have heard a lot more enemies will be appearing as well, but this means that the enemies will be able to deal more damage on you. That's not exactly innovation. That's not exactly a good thing as well. So what does this mean? We have to deal with this again in every single game out there that just don't really utilize properly what difficulty scale should be. If you want to know by comparison what should be done properly in terms of the difficulty scale, go look up Ghost of Tsushima. They do properly with the scale of the difficulty, when you crank it up, as an example. I'm disappointed to see this, so much time has been implemented here. I was on day one, when I saw this, of the gameplay mind you, I was not intrigued. I was not impressed. I was not impressed. I even said the game looks like a 20, 30, 40 bucks. I agree with that. It just looks like a 20, 30, 40 bucks. It's not a full price game title, I personally consider, but I will try out the open beta since it is going to be available for everyone. I'll be playing my PlayStation 4. I'll try it out and give you my true thoughts. I'm not going to be hating all the time on it. What I've seen, I'm hating on it, obviously. I'm not impressed at all. I expect it to be more. No, it's just disappointing. In fact, it's actually less in this case. Anyway, I'll try out the beta. I'll give you my true thoughts on this game, and until the beta does come out as an open beta, mind you, it will take another 2 weeks, because currently right now it's available on the PlayStation, I believe so, as a closed beta, unless of course if you pre-order then you can access it. Next week will be Xbox and PC, I believe so as well, but the week after that will be available for all the platforms for free, and yeah, you don't need to pre-order a game for you to access it. And it's better to wait because there's gonna be a lot more smoother experiences with the connection wise. But still, yeah, I'll try that out. I'll give you my thoughts after that and tell you if my thoughts at the moment, what I'm sharing with you right now, will they be the same, or will there be some kind of improvements that I was not expecting? Because obviously what I'm seeing, that's what I'm reporting on, giving you my thoughts. But it's not exactly the same thing of actually when you play the game and then giving your thoughts. It's obviously different. There is going to be differences. What I've seen, how it feels, not playing it though, it looks disappointing. But hopefully my opinion will change. But I can definitely assure you, I don't think I'll be getting this game on day one, if ever. Alright, well, since that's that, another video will be coming out, by the way, guys. Oh my god, triple uploading today. Why am I doing this to myself? Yeah, another video will be coming out about the announcement of the Suicide Squad game will be happening, so that's gonna be exciting. Yeah, tuned in for that video. It's gonna be up in a few minutes or so, maybe in an hour. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe. As always, have a good one.